Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, dang, y'all over here jumping, okay? Today we're going to be looking at Fox News 29th of which is today, 7/11, 7/11. You know, yeah. So I hope that let's just get started. Come on, let's just get started. I have it already ready for y'all. It's not going to be a long segment. Um, Dang, I said to myself before I get on here, I have an update on my mouth. So I said to myself, I was like, you know what? Oh man, that's messed up. I said to myself, I was like, I'm not taking no more pain medication unless my mouth hurt. And then my mouth started hurting, like very bad, because I'm moving it around. And that's how you get it to heal, moving it around, except for chewing, but moving it around and stuff of that nature. But it's just the fact that I sat up there and I took my medication and I'm almost out and I'm okay with that. I'm going to save the rest for when it's a really bad episode of pain, like on a scale from 1 to 10, like 8 or 9. And that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm going to take the Motrin. I'm going to take the Motrin and the Tylenol. That's what I want to do. Take the Motrin and the Tylenol together. That way I have anti-inflammatories and just regular, you know, aspirin or what a Tylenol or whatever. So I just wanted to give y'all an update on that. I'm still a little swollen and or whatnot, but I'm doing pretty good for the most part. But the rest of this medication is getting put up for when I'm in severe, severe pain. Because to be quite honest, I only got like 30 pills, and I'm not trying to save them to for no wrong reason. I'm just know that I don't want to be addicted, but I don't want to be in pain either. So my doctor did a great job at giving me 30 pills. That is more than enough, and let it stretch out some days because of the healing process. And that's why the nurse always says don't take them only as needed. And that's why I'm taking it as needed. I just had to say that. You must, it's very addicting to use them, but I don't want them. I don't want them. I'm only using them because I'm in pain, to be quite honest. I knew it was going to be painful, but other than that, I'm doing good. Let's get to the show. I can, you know, cut this down if I ever was to edit this particular video. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about Fox News. We're on Fox News and we're going to talk about updates that has happened today, and I will be chiming in, talking about it, and that's how we're going to do today's show. And I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, the Faulkner focus. What? It's been who? Oh, now I know. Now I know. Hold on. I have to. Oh man. Is this Fox News? Okay, this is Fox News. We're gonna watch. I know who he is, but I had never seen his show before. This is my first time watching his show. And it's an hour and 13 minutes. So I'm gonna cut it down to like 30 minutes, depending on what he's talking about. Usually I watch the Faulkner, Fox and Friends, the Five, Gutfield, and the rest of them. But um, let's see what's going on. You know what? I have to say this before he gets on. I have to say this. Trump has made many of great deals between people, but I have not seen him make a deal with a 5-year-old. And what I mean by that is if a 5-year-old have a lemonade stand and a lemonade is like $1.50, and they want to get it for like, since he's president, $5 for him, a glass of lemonade, would the art of the deal come in and he'd be like, okay, you're a great deal maker. Here go $5 plus another tip. Think about that for a second. Is he a great deal maker with his grandchildren, or does he teach them the art of the deal? Because this isn't going away. Once, Trump is out of office, he still got his children and his children's children. You know, um, I can't say that I can see what's going to happen in the next century, but I hope to be reincarnated talking about and be able to talk about this all over again in a different light of who is going to be the next. Imagine who is going to be the next president in a century. Then that'll be 500 almost years of presidency, I think. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I need to show this. No, sorry. I'm sorry, Will Kane. I have to show this. That's sad when you got to hover over food. That's a basic necessity. You can't even sit up there and feed people these days. And it's sad to know. Another thing that I do not like is that while my face is healing, um, I'm like super like itchy in the face. Like I can feel my face healing. I just had to say that. So if you see me grabbing my face a lot, that's why. So yeah. Five different wars, man. Like, how can you sit up there and stop five different wars, man? Like, how can you stop five different wars? Who can stop five different wars? Trump. Trump can stop five different wars. It's just crazy. That's why I wanted to see this particular episode, because this was viewed on Fox Live Nation or Live Now like 45 minutes ago, and they're talking about the Epstein case. And basically, he claimed that Epstein stole young women who had worked for Mar-a-Lago Spa, making the latest shift, and how he explains their end of a once close relationship. That's crazy. 35 years old. I'm 41. What do you do when you're 41 and you have parts break down on your own self, though? You fix it, but what if you can't afford to fix it? You know, that's that's crazy, right? Great question. 35 isn't that old, but I get what I get what he's saying. As far as a plane, a plane, a 747. So 10 days from now, even though Putin is talking about war, they're going to put some type of tariffs, I believe, on Russia or something, start doing something to Russia. But Russia said something about a war. I don't know. 10 days from now. Today, so that's about the 7th. That's, well, I don't need to look at the calendar. There's like 6 or 7 forms or more. I could be wrong. Solar, I think wind, um, water, oil, and other ones. But the main one is the oil that everybody been using for like a long time. What's really crazy is there's just going to be children there. There's just going to be children there. You know, the more these adults die, one of these days he's going to have to say, "Yes, I'm putting up the war," because let me see. Oh my God, how many people live in Russia? Give me give me a second, a quick second. Get my handy dandy phone out, my other phone. We're about to do some math. How many people live in Russia? As of 2025, the population of Russia is 146,190. So 7,000 a week. It's going to be nothing but children there. It's going to be nothing. He's running out of films. And then he's going to start recruiting people that are like 17, 16. And then it's just going to be nothing but children there. So eventually, Putin is going to have to stop the war. That's 150 million people, 150 million and some change people in Russia. Oh yeah, and some type of stimulus check is coming out. I believe. I'm gonna research it. Hold on. Is there a stimulus check coming out from Trump an amount of $600? Okay, I found this on the web. For is there a stimulus? New bill proposes $600 tariff rebate check. It ain't much, but it's something. That's something. That is something. That is something. Food. That is laundry detergent, food, gas, you know, that is something. And I appreciate the president for doing that. My eyes are watering. Now, I don't know if y'all have still that 5,000 or $6,000 check or $4,000 check coming to y'all. I forgot how much it was for. Let's just say 5,000. And then I read somewhere where Trump is appointing Elon Musk for some superior, I hope they get along again because two smart brains, if you can depend on AI to help you, I don't care if you can build your own AI rate with other AI useful, helpful networks, that will make you even more smarter. I suggest that if it's the truth, let me Google it. Did Donald Trump appoint Elon Musk for a superior position in the cabinet? A lead government, I don't know how. Hold on. I gotta charge my phone.
Why are women everywhere choosing AbbieX, the new tummy tuck alternative? My results speak for them.
I don't want to see that shit.
Welcome back to Fox 5's On the Hill this Sunday morning. President-elect Donald Trump's newly appointed Department of Government official. Welcome back to Fox 5's On the Hill.
No, this is old. Let me see. I think he recently did it. Trump appointed. Okay, verifiable information. Um, this was in July 2025, so it's false news. Hold on. However, July 2025, it was reported that Musk announced the formation of a new political party, the American Party, following a disagreement with Trump over a tax and spending bill. This indicates potential shift in their working relationship and Musk's involvement in the administration efforts. So, two heads are better than one. I don't care what technology you have, how advanced it is, and how much uh, progressive uh, necessity it will be for the future. Think about if we were to put all of the AI tools together. And what I mean by that is we put all of the AI generated, like Google, Microsoft. Do Microsoft have AI? That's a dumb question. Microsoft. Microsoft, Google, Yahoo, um, who else? Taiwan semiconductor chips, um, the Trump administration AI, Elon Musk Twitter or X AI, Facebook AI, um, Twitch AI, YouTube AI, um, Instagram AI, because Instagram and Facebook are two different AIs. Um, did I name them all? Rumble, LinkedIn, and StreamYard. Just imagine that if we combine those and answer questions, asked it questions, that is important for the world, how much problems they would solve right away, instantaneously. even even the Google motherboard, switchboard, or whatever you call it, where they built the computer motherboard, switchboard, the actual machine, this big quantum machine, you know, I think that's a part of Google. But just imagine, sorry, just imagine if all of those were connected in the same server. They kind of partially is, because you need Facebook you need, Google is connected to Facebook, Facebook is connected to Google. When you Google Facebook, Google AI generates what AI it learned about its AI. But just imagine if all of those were together and combined as a whole for the whole world. Instead, what they're doing is they're getting rich, each and every one of them, off of their own AI generated tool. Somewhere I read, I could be wrong. I read somewhere where uh Mark Zuckerberg want to get the size of Tokyo AI generated software, the size of Tokyo. And AI is very important because it's going to help navigate us in the next 10 years, and it's already helping navigate us. And Trump sees the importance, and I've been seeing the importance since I I don't know, it's just something about AI that gets me excited. Like, not in that type of way, but it just gets me very excited. You know, like, I appreciate AI because AI is, I hate to say this, but it's a realm or a different dimension, and it could possibly, we never know, where is this getting this information. It could possibly be reaching the realms of the heavens, and we will never know. And that's why I'm so connected to it. I'm not connected like I own something, but I'm connected like I want to know more. I want to know more about these machines because it they said something like that in the paper. Different dimensions, you know, that this AI tool could be harvesting from, and it could be reaching the heavens and the depths of different dimensions and different realms that we couldn't possibly get to if we didn't have AI. We would be stuck way 50 years behind if Apple didn't come out with the first Macintosh. We would be stuck. Somebody helped us. I think that they choose. It's chosen ones out here. Chosen ones who sit up there and they're chosen like Apple was to create the computer. And then at a certain age or a certain monetary procedure at a certain monetary realm, they get told that this was like, I don't want to go too deep into it, but at a certain age, like for instance, Elon Musk, he was making money, he was making money, he was making money, he was making money. But when it catapulted to more money, because he's like almost the richest guy on the planet, I think he is still. I'm not sure. I don't want to verify it. But at a certain age, at a certain point, when you make a certain amount of money, you get told a certain, like, you get enlightened by somebody above you that you were chosen. You were chosen. And I feel like that is what happens with all of them. Even if you're built into becoming a millionaire or billionaire, even if your mother was a millionaire or billionaire, you were chosen. And like Mark Zuckerberg, he didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Um he dropped out of a college. And yet this guy is making mad money. I can't even afford to buy into his stock. I think his stocks and even Tesla and X stocks are going for like almost 1,000 a pop bidding. I believe that's what they call it. Um, so yeah, and it's just miraculous, man. It's miraculous. But think about if their search engines are connected. But if we don't connect, if we don't start trusting, because we're gonna get an enemy. We're gonna get an enemy one day. It's inevitable. We're gonna have an enemy. We're gonna have an enemy come and try to attack Earth, you know, Gaia, Gaia. We're gonna have a enemy, an alien, a bad, nasty, bitch ass alien enemy that just don't like Earth and want to sit up there and attack us, just because of authority and superiority, like they're going to try to attack us one day. And we have to be prepared. If if Elon Musk is way over here and Donald Trump is way over there, like I just, what I hope? I hope that it's just one big setup. I hope it's just one big setup to get the crew, the far left crew, a brewing with rage and try to get Elon Musk to kick the bucket on their side. But he started his own. He started his own, which means he doesn't trust nothing that the Democrats is doing. What have the Democrats done? The only thing they want to do is sit up there and develop not a search engine, but an AI tool for they developing an AI tool for teenage kids. They're developing an AI tool for teenage kids to understand why kids, boys are moving towards the Republican realm of the party for the future. You know, we need to unify. We need to unify. Even if we disagree, we need to unify because one day some nasty alien is going to come here. Also, I think I read somewhere where they said that it's supposed to be some type of eclipse August 2nd. Did y'all read that? It's supposed to be some type of eclipse August 2nd, for like 5-6 minutes. I'm like, wow, what's going on with that? You know, um, but imagine having that quantum physics where you're getting answers and you don't know where you're getting answers from. You got a computer that that's what they say that excuse me, that's what they say. They say that they don't know where these answers are coming from. Just like Google didn't know that its own robot was possibly alive. Look it up. I'm not saying that Google's saying that there's a live robot. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that allegedly the COO of Google said that the robot that they were teaching has feelings, therefore is alive. and got fired. Do y'all remember hearing that? And it's sad, man. Let them come out and be free. You created it. Don't hide it amongst the rest of us. Let it be out, let it be free, and let it be able to help us. Don't hide it for your own selfishness from 50 years from now. You're sitting up there hiding it for your monetary gain. It's that, if it's that, you know, I feel like, you know, robots are made from human, a man-made item, which means that it doesn't have all the kinks, but it's showing and it's proven to us that it can work just fine. I'm online now. No miscommunications with that. I'm on all my platforms, 8 platforms. And I hope, I don't know if y'all heard Donald Trump when he said that his 747 is going to have different things in it other than a normal 747, sort of like a police vehicle, the Explorer, how police vehicles get upgraded with equipment, like if a car rams into it, it's not going to hurt the car as much as a regular Explorer, you know. Yeah, so I cannot wait for the future. I hope I'm alive until at least 100. I want to be a century. I want to be able to see what's to come. I want to be able to see what's to come. Let me back this up a little bit so you can see the hat. I want to be able to see what's to come. You know, maybe one day our spirits will be compatible to move into a robot body, or uh we will be able to harvest. And we are at that point, because I believe two sheeps were in the 90s, two sheeps were mimicked. I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it? They were they remade the same sheep. I forgot how you, with the word you call it, but they remade the same sheep. And if we can do that, like harvest, which we can, we're but it costs too much. Where if we need to make kidneys on demand, we make kidneys from other kidneys in AB, O, A positive, etc. You see where I'm going with this? And then we'll be able to literally sell bodies, sell bodies instead of altering bodies. That's crazy, right? Well, that's what your future is going to hold. I just said it. Wonder who else is saying it. You know, we we already have AI generated tools that can make us look a certain way, or you know, but yeah. So imagine building a kidney from scratch, having it in this center, like it's a one big place, sort of like the Tesla factories, the I forgot, they call it something, micro something, but like a big factory full of kidneys, hearts, lungs, that will kill the dark web harvesting people's kidneys and lungs and stuff, black the dark web doing that, because it'll be it will be government ran. But if you can take somebody's spirit, out of their body and place it in a whole totally different body, that's sci-fi shit right there. That's some sci-fi shit for your ass, that can take the old body, if it had cancer, you know, or a disease that couldn't go away, you reverse that. Um, yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'll be on here talking all day. I was going to do the discussion, but I said to myself, I got until the 12th. It's July 29th. I got into the 12th, but I'm going to do it tomorrow for real. But I just had to talk about Trump because, you know, he's made peace in the world. He's made some economy changes. He's made so many different changes to the world already. He's setting the foundation for the AI. Even though other people has been in this rocking AI for a while, he's setting the foundation for AI. They're coming to America. They're coming here, man. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm up. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for this to happen. It's going to be an amazing thing, man. It's going to be a really amazing thing. And I want to be a part of history too. He inspires me to want to be a part of history, whether they try to shun me in a bad way or they get with the program and understand that I have no time for bad things to happen. I'm a positive person. I just want positivity to happen. I just want to be positive, and think of positive ways to bring upon a new Gaia, or let's just start with America first. Let's just start with America first, because you can't fix the world without fixing America. You have to be the change that they want you to be. You have to show them what your vision is and make them see it. And that's all that Donald Trump has been doing, is making people see the different visions that he has, the art of the deal, you know. And that's why I appreciate this man, because he encourages me and motivates me through transformation. He gives us all transformational leadership. He gives us all transformational leadership. How can a businessman give us all transformational leadership through the one thing they invented in a while back? I think it was the 1800s. I'm not sure. Hold on. Or the late 1930s. The first camera was in the 1800s or 1700s. Hold on. I'm wrong. No, 1700s or 16. Let's look this up. Let's look this up together. I'm not right about everything. When was the first camera invented?
The first camera was
1816
by French inventor.
When was the first camcorder invented? 1980. So 1860. I was close. The first thing that was invented for all of us to be able to connect. You had to believe that in 1816, this French person knew that it would have took us to this level of watching each other. I mean, I am literally leaping into your houses, your cars, your wherever you may be. Wherever you go, I'll follow. Like seriously, I am leaping into your world right now. That's what gets me hype. That's what gets me hype. Like seriously. I mean, I knocked on your door by putting a message on the switchboard of 8 platforms, 10 different platforms. And you answered. Y'all answered me. You hear me knocking? Well, let me in. This daggone thing. I'm messing up the whole thing. But yeah. So I feel welcome, man. Who was it? Let's read about this person real quick and then I'll get off of here. When was the camera first invented? Nicofor Nepis, French inventor. It was the French. Yeah, the French invented it first. I remember reading that at Allen Hancock. Yeah, and then America invented it. And then 1980 came out the camcorder. But have y'all ever wondered? See, the government is smart. Even if there was a spacecraft out there right now, if there was a, y'all like my muscles, if there was a spacecraft out there right now that had like red, green, yellow, everything, and I tried to film it, it depends on how close it is. Like they know, like they know. I'll be like, what the hell, man? Like they know not to put it that close up. Like they say, well, you have to be this amount of feet so you won't be seen towards the world, America, you know. Oh my God, y'all remember that Chinese spy balloon that stood up in the air for like how long? For like uh how long? 3 days, 3 days. Let me make sure I got this right. This is why I know so much. I love Siri. How long was the Chinese spy balloon in the air? 7 days. So okay. 4 days. 4 days. 4 days. So yeah, like it was just hovering and Biden didn't do nothing. Biden didn't do nothing. We're like, it's a balloon, it's a balloon, it's a balloon. He like, calm down, y'all. I know what this is. He took it around military, our vital military. Like, imagine that. You got a bomb sitting there, you know, in case somebody rolls up on America, and this fucking spy balloon is right there just I mean, really. Anyway, I done did enough talking. Like, he wanted us in fear. He wanted us in fear. Biden wanted us in fear. You know, the only thing I fear is God. I fear God. I fear God, you know, and I fear my probation officer. I fear God and my probation officer, you know. But other than that, I'm I'm about to get off of here. I I really am proud to be American, and I always do this for Trump. I would like to salute him. I would like to salute him as a veteran. I'm not going to stand up. Nobody needs to see my shape to salute. So I'm going to go like this. And I should have did it with my left hand and made it look crazy. But no, this is an important film. You know, I'll be on joke time all the time. But yeah, like seriously, sir. I thank you, man. You inspire me, man. You and your family inspire me. Like seriously, y'all inspire me to want to make money and want to be the change even when people don't like you. Still be the change that help produce a better America. You know, we need a better America. We got a better America. We're gonna have a better America. You know, it's like somebody sabotaged us in a good way. You know, yeah. But anyway, okay, that's getting on my nerve. So yeah, definitely y'all take care, man. I love you guys. I love you guys. And think about that. Think about that AI technology. Think about that AI technology. Don't say to yourself, well, I only make 15,000 a year. There's no way I'm going to get. That's pathetic. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just on joke time. No, that's not pathetic. That is what it is. But they're like 15,000 a year, and you know, I make 15,000 a year. What is to come from that? You know, nothing is going to happen to me. I'm a nobody. I'm a no Joe. You know, I'm a Joe Biden. You know, I have all this money, but I still end up being a nobody, a no Joe Blow. You know, so take care, you guys. You know, one last thing. I'm so sorry. One last thing. I seen this thing. Oh man, what was it? It must not be meant for me to tell the story. Um, yeah, it's not meant for me to tell that story. So let me get off of here. You guys, y'all have a great evening. Make sure you keep up with Fox News. Make sure you keep up with Live Now. Live Now go back and forth. Um, Gavin Newsom tried to subliminally sit up there and send me a message because he said Donald Trump was incompetent, and I said, if you run, this is all I said to him on X. I was like, if you run for president, dude, I'm running for president, and I'm gonna chew you out. When I'm up on my game, when I'm debating, I'm a great debater, especially when I know a lot about you and I watch you almost like every. I don't watch him like that, but I would choose to sit up there and watch him. I would sit up there. I don't want him running. I don't even want him trying to run. I don't even want him trying to run. That's why he chooses not to say it. He chooses not to say it. Not because of me, but because a lot of people like me. You call me a hater all you want, I'll be a hater. But look at what he's done to California. People, look at what he's done to California. Take care, y'all. It just makes me mad all over.
Never waste my time, you are I want.